This is Today We Celebrate for the week of January 1st through the 7th. Okay, so we already did January 1st. It was New Year's Day, it was Hangover Day, and Bloody Mary Day. But today we're going to look at the rest of the week so that you can prepare for all the fun things that you get to celebrate this week. You can make every day a holiday. Seriously. So let's begin with January 2nd. It is National Cream Puff Day. Now, if you're married to a cream puff, I'm sorry, but really we're not talking about a cream puff like, a wimp. We're actually talking about those yummy, scrummy, whipped cream puffs. Now, I've been watching the Great British Baking Show, and I never knew that the eclair shell, or the cream puff, the shell of the cream puff, is actually called a choux pastry. Bet you didn't know that, but now you do. How you fill a cream puff pastry is simply by making real homemade whipped cream. So simple. Now, if you want the choux recipe, you'll have to look that up online because I don't have it. My grandmother used to make homemade cream puffs, but she would make it with custard or pudding inside, and you can make it either way, with whipped cream or with pudding. So, celebrate your cream puff or eat a cream puff. It's also National Science Fiction Day. Woo! How many of you love Doctor Who and are watching the new season with the woman doctor? I'm not. I'm a huge Doctor Who fan. I have never really been one for science fiction, but I absolutely love the idea of time travel. And who doesn't love Doctor Who? Maybe you. No, it's not National Poet Day. I just rhymed and I didn't even know it. Or I'm a poet and I didn't know it. So yes, Science Fiction Day. All you Trekkies, all you Whovians, all you Star Wars fans, it's your day to be nerdy, to be as nerdy and geeky as you want. We should just call it National Nerd Day. It's also Clean Off Your Desk Day. Yeah, I know. You know you got a pile that is just sitting there that is calling, it is screaming out to you, begging for you to get on it, to clean your desk, to organize things, and there's no better time than the beginning of the year to get all organized. Yesterday, January 1st, was Organize Your House Day. I bet you forgot your desk. Well, now today is a day that you can organize your desk. Don't forget to take before and after pictures of your desk, because there's nothing better to see just how much you've accomplished. Now, for those kids who have the desks that are messy with all the broken crayons and all the markers that have the caps that are missing, why not give your kids some new crayons and markers to refresh their desk and their lives? Because crayons and markers are incredibly important in our lives. Still important to mine. So why not do a trade-in? Have your kids trade in their broken things and then they can get the new things. Today is January 3rd and it's Drinking Straw Day. Because today the drinking straw was patented. In 1888, Marvin Stone of Washington, D.C. made the drinking straw. Now how about having some fun with those drinking straws? You can make tons of cool stuff out of drinking straws by just putting the drinking straws together. How many of you have straws that actually have the paper on them? You can make a contest of who can blow the paper the farthest. Mom, you could put a line at the end and see who can blow the paper off the straw the farthest. Now here's a craft that you can do with drinking straws. It's really fun and super simple. Fill a shallow bowl with a 1/4 cup water. some liquid dish soap, and 2 tablespoons of tempera paint. Use a straw to blow a bubble in the paint mixture. When a bubble comes over the container, put a white piece of paper on top of the bubble and let it pop on the paper. When you remove the paper, you'll see a really cool bubble mark. Today is also Chocolate Covered Cherry Day. As you know from previous videos, I don't like chocolate. I guess I'm gonna have to start telling you all over again, I don't like chocolate. But if you put chocolate and cherries together, I am one happy, happy girl. However, if you eat too many of those chocolate covered cherries, all that gooey, white, sugary gel comes out and it will give you a belly ache. So you can have 1 or 2, but I won't eat a whole box like my husband's going to do. No. It's also National Fruit Cake Toss Day. That's right, you know you didn't eat that fruitcake. Now my husband loves fruitcake. In Britain, they actually call a fruitcake a Christmas cake and they love it. They have no problem with it, probably because it's not as hard as a brick. So today you get to toss those fruitcakes. Make a game out of this. See how far one of your children can actually toss one of those fruitcakes. See if they can make it into a hula hoop or something, like a football. Fruitcake toss day. We are moving on to January 4th already. Amazing how this week is moving along. It is National Trivia Day. How many of you hate those people who are a walking, talking trivia book that tell you every little detail that you could care less about? Well, today is your day. However, today is also your day to make people nuts as well. Learn as much trivia as you can before this day so that on this day, all you can do all day is sit and talk trivia to everyone. Just drive everyone crazy with stupid little trivia facts. And one of the things that you can do, really, really fun, is see how many steps it takes you to get to the refrigerator. See how many steps it takes you to get to the mailbox. See how many steps it takes you to get to your bedroom, to the garage. And then tell somebody, do you know it takes me 35 steps to get to the refrigerator? Do you know that it only takes me 15 steps to get to the bathroom? So that means instead of me going to the refrigerator to get something to eat, it's easier for me to just go to the bathroom. It is also Spaghetti Day. Okay, this is a great day for those of you who love spaghetti, and I don't know a person in the world who doesn't love spaghetti. Even if you don't like tomato sauce, which I know some people who don't, that's fine. I know you're weird, it's okay. Spaghetti, you can have buttered spaghetti, you could have elf spaghetti with Pop-Tarts, marshmallows, and maple syrup. Happy Elf Day. January 5th is National Bird Day. If you are not a bird person, you don't know what you're missing. Seriously, there is nothing better than bird watching, especially this time of year. You would be amazed how many birds there are that need feeding. Seriously, get a bird feeder and get out there and feed the birds because they are very hungry. When I go out in the morning to feed my birds, by about 10 o'clock, my bird feeder is completely empty and there are tons of bird fights. So if you don't like watching birds, you could at least watch birds fight over the food. The other day, we were sitting in our living room and all of a sudden a huge hawk landed on our porch, right on the railing, and looked right inside our window. We sat there frozen, didn't know what to do. We just sat there looking at it as it sat there looking at us. And then as I got up to go get my camera, it flew off into the tree in front of our house and sat there looking at us as well. The hawks are really out this time of year. So be on the lookout for them as well as cardinals. And cardinals like to come out around a certain time of day, typically around 3 or 4 in the afternoon. Those kinds of birds, along with chickadees and finches, typically like sunflower seeds or safflower seeds. So when you get a mixture of bird food, make sure that you're also getting a mixture of corn as well as sunflower or safflower seeds for those birds. The more mixture that you have, the better variety of the birds that you're going to see in your yard. It's also National Whipped Cream Day. Remember those cream puffs? You might have some whipped cream left over, and if you don't, then you should go out to the store and get the spray stuff. Enjoy your air pressured whipped cream. January 6th, it's National Bean Day. Beans, beans, the musical fruit. The more you eat, the more you toot. So boys, now you know. If you want to fart, you gotta eat your beans. That's all there is to it. Girls, if you like farting, beans are the way to go. National Bean Day. That's all I gotta say. It's also National Cuddle Up Day because it's probably really cold. So as a family, you should all cuddle up and enjoy each other's company. Who doesn't love to cuddle up to the little ones? Little ones, you need to learn to sit still and be cuddled. Seriously, sit still and allow your parents to cuddle you, because before you know it, you're gonna be grown up and you're not gonna wanna cuddle with them anymore. Parents, take advantage of this, because you know full well that when they turn 15 and you wanna sit and give them cuddles, they are not gonna wanna cuddle with you at all. I don't care how much Tavin tells me that he's going to let me cuddle with him when he's 16 years old. I know it's not going to happen. Cuddle now. National Cuddle Day. It's also National Shortbread Day. Make a special day out of shortbreads. I know your holidays, I don't know. Make holidays out of this stuff. National Shortbread Day. I love shortbread cookies. They have a very sweet and savory flavor to them. You get that little salty flavor in shortbreads that I love. January 7th, it's National Bobblehead Day. Remember those hula hoop girls that used to be in the back of cars? Bobbleheads. If you don't know what a bobblehead is, you gotta get one. They're really super fun. You can just, today, be a bobblehead. Oh, that hurts. Woo, my head is spinning. Ooh. So that's your week in a nutshell. You're done. You've had a good week. Go ahead, get all the supplies that you need. You need straws, you need whipped cream, you need chocolate covered cherries, you need science fiction. So you need your geek, you need arms to cuddle with, and you need bird seed. And if you got a fruitcake for Christmas, you can toss that out in the yard. Maybe the birds will like that. Or you can always toss it back at the person who gave it to you. I'm just saying, that was not very nice to get a fruitcake. You're also going to need noodles for Spaghetti Day. You're also going to have to know useless trivia. So start warming up on those useless facts that no one cares about. And you're also going to need a dust rag to dust off your desk. And a garbage bin to throw away all that stuff that you know you don't need anymore. You know those coupons have expired, right? God bless you. Make every day special, especially this week. You are special. Don't forget to celebrate you, too. Do you want to make today special? How about making every day feel like a celebration? Well, you can do that by clicking subscribe to my channel. Once you subscribe, click the bell to get notifications every time a Today We Celebrate video is posted. That way, you and your family can make every day special.